Welcome to Push to Pass podcast with JP Murray, a discussion about business, racing, sports, and life. This podcast delivers insights on what makes businesses, teams, and people successful based on real-life business experiences. Following a career with America's largest associations, JP Murray founded the Murray Company, one of Washington, D.C.'s most successful consulting firms. The company was acquired successfully and enabled him to launch JP Murray Racing, a business development and sponsorship agency for auto racing teams. Here is JP.
Hello there and welcome to episode number 32. It is entitled Advice for My 20-Year-Old Self. I've got about 6 things today for you. Number 1, attitude, work ethic, and skill in that order. I've seen people reach their potential when there's a mix of these qualities, but I'm telling you, attitude and energy are a superpower and they're number 1. Work ethic and then having the skills to actually do the job, probably third, in my view. Number 2, buy a good pair of shoes, man. And I'm serious about this one. I walked around for probably 25 years in mediocre shoes and was in pain for no reason. It's ridiculous. And the final thing about that is buy fewer things but better things. You know, when you invest your hard-earned money in something, make sure it's of quality. Number 3, career patience practiced with urgency. I made changes in my career for like $2,000 in salary instead of thinking about where the puck was going to be, and also about benefits. I didn't think about benefits at all because when I was a young guy, I was like, hey, who cares? Down the road, I thought more about the 401k and the health insurance plan. Should have thought about those things in the beginning. So being a little bit more patient, but in the micro, you need some urgency and a little kind of impatience so you can climb and kind of be aggressive. Number 4, it does not matter where you went to college. It isn't a limitation. The best people I've ever worked with and that I would hire again most often went to state schools. So don't let that kind of pedigree affect the way you think about yourself and how valuable you are within an organization. Because I tell you again, attitude, work ethic, and skill will get you there regardless of where you came from. Number 5, work is like sports. Compete, have rivals, shake hands afterwards. I wanted to beat your Fanny. Sometimes I held a grudge, and that intensity, I think, was helpful, but not long-term valuable. So I wanted to add to this that when you have those rivals and when you do compete, that you need to shake hands afterward. Wish I'd have known that sooner. And finally, number 6, it is not about the stuff. Diana and I, my wife, are thinking about our next move. We're kind of empty nesters. Katie Jo's in college. Grace is in Indianapolis working. So how it works, where we live, simplification, downsizing is all a topic. And now I am more aware than ever about how valuable the stuff you've acquired over the last 35 plus years really is. It's not as valuable as it used to be because now I'm trying any way to get rid of this stuff. I spent too much time in my life buying things for comfort or the right look or whatever, and in the worst case, to impress other people that I didn't even like that much. I wish I would have put more value in obtaining things that you will never put in storage or on the side of the road for heavy trash day. That is experiences, friendship, aid to other people, satisfaction of a job well done with integrity. Stuff that you acquire by doing that doesn't matter a bit. So focus on the things that never leave and you would never throw out. And it isn't the stuff. It's those intangible experiences that you'll never forget. And over time, that's what becomes most valuable. Hey, I hope this discussion with my 20-year-old self is valuable to you in some way. And I cannot wait to chat with you until next week on the Push to Pass podcast with JP Murray. So long.
Thank you for listening to the Push to Pass podcast with JP Murray. a discussion about business, racing, sports, and life. If you would like to sponsor Push to Pass, send an email to jp@jpmurray.com. Follow JP on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. His website is jpmurray.com. Until next time, push yourself to pass the competition. Thanks for listening.